call Kirk Cousins a lot of things, and trust me, I know that you have, I have, we all have Pizza Ranch shill or shoot, but Kirk has the deepest balls of them all. He is an absolute deep ball savant. We should not sleep on that at all. And now with the team being his, and Kubiak can continue to craft around him, use the offense that suits his strengths, and you saw what Kirk can be. You saw him in October, peak Kirk Cousins, NFC Offensive Player of the Month, wildcard win in Nowlands. It was great. It was amazing. Kirky dropping dimes all over the place. And we've criticized Kirk before for being a Charlie checkdown, especially first year here, 2018. I mean, that passing game was just an efficiency atrociousness. That's not words. That's not English. Anyways, but yes, 4,300 passing yards and 30 touchdowns. Nah. But if you had two eyeballs, you could see that passing game was highly inefficient, 7.1 yards per attempt. And yeah, you can become a millionaire by just taking a penny at a time from the wishing well. It's going to take you a while. You're still a millionaire, but still, right? But last year, Kirk Cousins was 25th in the NFL in average intended air yards per throw at 7.9 per NFL Next Gen stats. And his yards per attempt was still a pretty pedestrian 8.1. So you're thinking Charlie check down again. We're talking about Kirk Cousins on the deep ball. What is going on here? But he was also 28 of 69. Nice. For 1,026 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 1 interception on throws of 20-plus yards, with a quarterback rating of 121.53, which led the NFL. Number two was a guy you may have heard of. So Patrick Mahomes Jr., 121.15. No big deal. Kirk Cousins, higher quarterback rating than Pat Mahomes on throws of 20-plus yards. It's amazing. But, of course, volume-wise, it certainly wasn't there. I think Mahomes actually had twice the number of attempts of 20-plus yards or more. But, yeah. So, summary, Kirk is still Charlie check down to a degree. But when he is allowed to chuck it, when he does have time, when he decides to pull that trigger, he's pretty damn good at it. And also, I'm just from the eye test, like, he does throw one of the most beautiful deep balls in the league. I mean, sometimes it's off target, but in general, it's really, really good. And this showed up in Stephon Diggs' stats last year, where before, Diggs had a career 11.6 yards per reception before last year. But then in 2019, he averaged 17.9, which is wow. I don't have numbers in front of me, but I would guess that's probably the biggest difference in jump in terms of a multi-year veteran from career average yards per reception just jumping up 1 year. It's pretty insane. He put up 1,130 yards on only 63 catches, which is just insane. And that was the Vikings passing game last year, where it was dink, 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 dunk, dunk, CJ Ham, deep ball to Diggs. Oh, touchdown. Oh, yeah, here we go. And it worked. And was effective to a degree. And Kirk Cousins, like we said, is still one of the best deep ball quarterbacks in the NFL. Hopefully they highlight that. And yes, the offensive line has to give him time. And also with Diggs gone, who's going to be the deep threat? I mean, you really do have a nice collection of middle of the field possession type receivers, but who's going to take the top off the defense? Someone is going to have to step up. And the Vikings, yes, are more and more of a run first team, but there's going to be ample opportunity as defenders start sneaking up in the box, as they start putting 8, 9 men in the box. All of a sudden, play action. Sexy time. Also, backing that up is that Kirk Cousins led the NFL in passer rating off of play action last year at 129.2 through 14 touchdowns, 2 picks, and completed 71.8% of his throws. So, conclusion, run the ball, run a lot of play action, especially boot off of outside zone, move the pocket, buy extra time for Kirk, who does still hold on to the ball too long, as well as help out that offensive line, and then just chuck it. If you're number 8, if you're Gary Kubiak on the horn inside of Kirk Cousins' helmet before it shuts off with 25 seconds left, you got to be like, hey, throw it deep. Chuck it. And yeah, you do have to find the replacement for Diggs. Thielen, solid, but also you need someone else to be able to run that bang 8 skinny post. This is going to be Justin Jefferson. That'll be awesome to see. Is it going to be BC? Sweet. Tajay Sharp? Ooh. There we go. This is going to be Michael Gallup? Probably not. But yeah, Kirk Cousins, for all of his faults, he is still one of the best deep ball quarterbacks in the NFL. Kirk's got the deepest balls of them all. Just doesn't do it very often. There you go. Your thoughts, Kirk Cousins, chicks dig the deep ball. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up on the Venmo. Plus give us a follow on social media as well. But until next time, Skull, production value.